So I was taught to hold it from like the knee, see if there's any deviation, because then you're shoeing it for flat for how they land, not. And I think I'd rather. So I missed this because I dipped it when I trimmed it. That's my fault. I'm gonna take this down a little bit because he's crushing this outside heel. I think if I just take it. So burning it helps A, level it, B, seal it for moisture control, especially in a humid environment like Maryland where I am. And then you can check if you're close, because if a horse doesn't have any bad deviation, take a rasp perpendicular, like straight forward and then perpendicular with that from the apex of the frog, and go back. And my heels are close, so I know the level in most cases is going to be close. Then I got to relieve sole pressure. And you're just touching it, because I don't think he has much more before you start hitting red stuff, and you really don't want to do that. And that's why I'm not going to go crazy. Get out any stuff out of there. Check it again, make sure I'm there, like the level, yeah. If anything, I want to have this side just a little lower because he does tend to crush this outside. And ideally you want the shoe to come to the back of the frog. You see his heels are pretty close, you want a little bit more. Then you want a little bit more shoe back there, especially with these big guys for support. Taught by a guy that I really liked and learned from. If you have a toe clip, like I drew on this shoe, drive toenails first and it'll shove the shoe back. Lining up with the white line, not the hoof. Some of the hoof is distortion, I'll have to dress it out. Make sure a trademark of the nail is to the inside so it comes out. Hold the shoe in place. Send that nail on home. Make sure shoe got dragged back too far. Nail in this line, it's a basement membrane that the hoof starts to grow from. Might take a little bit more of this. Toe clip should be lined up with the where the frog's pointing. Since this toe clip wants to migrate too far back, might drive farther back because that doesn't tend to pull the shoe as far back. But I might see if I can just do it right this time. Try the right-handed nail. And you can move the shoe around actually with how you drive your nails. Work it off. Pretty stupid for YouTube right now. Tap the shoe down, and tap the nails down to there. Don't step on yourself. That's not going to feel good. Tap this clip in. Honestly, with these heavy horses, they can help you set the shoe down because just so much weight on that shoe. That when they step down, it'll push that shoe on down. Gonna scooch him over. One step, buddy. One step. Good boy. Come on. Come on, you. Because which nail you drive can kind of help push the shoe around. So I kind of liked how the shoe was set. So I'm going to drive it, just walk my way on back. That way, I don't move the shoe somewhere I don't want it to be. So you either want your nail line, in an ideal world, be in a nice line, it looks professional, or you start, the toenail should be the highest up on the hoof wall, like closest to where the hair is, and then you work your way on down. That's also for safety, because as you get farther towards the heel, the wall gets more vertical, and you get closer to sensitive structure in the hoof, because how you pitch your nail, pitch too far in, you get red. But if you have your nail too far to the outside and you're kind of a putz about, just wimp out about wanting to drive into the white line, you're going to get nails that don't really want to hold worth a darn. And you can feel by texture when you're in that white line. That probably went into an old nail hole from how easy that drove. Yeah, but it's a good old nail hole. So we're okay with that. Fun fact for any of you guys that do work around the house, when you swing a hammer, point your pinky like you're British drinking tea, keep your thumb off the back so you don't get arthritis here. Let the hammer do the work. And then what I'm going to do is just cinch these nails down. This hammer I care less about. It's a really good hammer, but it's cheaper. And so that's why I use this to kind of abuse it, knocking these nails in. Okay. And then, I suck, but I don't completely suck. The nails are in a decent line there, same as those.